Child, hey, what's good, dog? What up, what up? Let's see if anybody else jump up in here. Else jump in. Yo, what up, Sean? How's life? How your day going, bro? What's good? Ain't doing much. I'm chilling right now. Just woke up not too long ago. I don't know about y'all, man, but I ain't been too busy. I've been doing a whole lot of sitting in the past couple of weeks. I'm about to go home next Friday. Take off like a week and a half, 2 weeks, something like that. We'll see what happens. But I've been chilling. In the past like 2 weeks, I've run maybe 3 loads. Like I haven't done much of anything. This thing you should know on the newer Cascadia. Since you should know on the newer Cascadia. My 21 never had that. What you talking about, like sensors as far as like tracking traffic in front of you and stuff like that? Like you must have like the big old box situation up at the top of the windshield, I'm guessing. Yeah, them things can get pretty annoying. This truck is more sensitive than my old one, but I mean, I just adjusted to it. It wants me to have more following distance than I was used to beforehand, so Uzbekistan. Okay, that's a new one. Yeah, the black box on the passenger side of it. Yeah, see, no, Freightliners, they some nanny trucks, man. I don't like being told what to do too often. English or Spanish, hey, look, man, we ain't doing that goofy ass trendy shit over here, bro. You grown ass man. Nah, them Freightliner. This nigga messing up my live, nigga. I'm live, bro. Hold on. That's my co-driver. You bought some new shoes? No better. We gotta move a certain way, you know what I'm saying? Keep the truck out of frame and shit. Nah, that's my homeboy. Work together. Worse on older Freightliners. Yeah, no, they're gonna keep getting worse, in my opinion. I mean, like, who do you think when you're I don't know what you're talking about. Hello from Brazil. Hey, what's poppin', man? I got a cousin live in Brazil. Him, his wife, and kid. I ain't seen them in years. I can't read that. Euro 2024. I still don't know what you're talking about, bro. Football, I definitely know. I don't watch sports. I don't watch no kind of sports. Hey, can you hand me that water out of there? Thank you. Man, I don't watch no football, basketball, soccer, none of that. What the fuck? I don't know nothing about none of that. What's that? Saratoga. Good stuff. I give back shots to a monkey. I don't. You know, I ain't ask about your disability, guy. Hi, I'm from Sweden. What's good with you? Wheel Burner Express, going on, young blood, man. I'm kicking back, living. Just got done telling them I'll run maybe 3 loads in like 2 weeks. I haven't done much. We're about to go home after this week and take about a week and a half, 2 weeks off, handle some business, and come back, repeat the process. So yeah, the reason I went live is because somebody was in my comments on a older video I had posted. I think it was the one where I was talking about like the real reason I had quit Prime or whatever. I'm beyond that. Personally, I don't care about all that. But what he said was, sooner or later, all trucks will be automated. And I came on here to pose a question. If all trucks are automated, does that mean all truck drivers would be out of a job? Because personally, and what I do now, I don't think I would be. I don't think I would be at all. And the reason I say that is because the nature of the freight that I haul, a lot of the stuff has to have eyes on it. And because of that, you can't just have a self-drive, like a self-driving truck ain't gonna guard itself. It's not. It just isn't. So what I was saying was, it's probably true for people who haul general freight to some degree, but even then, you know, I don't believe that's entirely gonna be the case. I think there'll probably be a time when there's fewer truck drivers on the road, but overall, I don't think that but like all the jobs will be gone. I don't believe that one bit. I don't believe it at all. These people working out. I might just have to go to the gym today. RTD2 has eyes. What does that mean? How this nigga? Alright. But yeah, no, I personally, I don't believe that it's gonna get to that point. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. Listen, I can hear myself in the sleeper. I imagine you above me like it's interesting. What? Do we get some tax break as company drivers? The only tax break I could think of is per diem. I get $69 a day in per diem. Alright, Nappy Goddess. Yeah. See, she's straight shooter right there. I appreciate you. Even with general freight, there has to be a live body in the truck, and even computer failure, the computer has to, yeah, exactly. So even if the driver is relegated to a contingency role where like, oh, something goes wrong, now I take over, kind of like a pilot. Most airplanes are flying themselves and they still have a pilot and a co-pilot. You know what I'm saying? And they say flying is the safest way to travel. So if being on the road is more dangerous than that, why on earth would they just have self-driving truck? That doesn't make sense. You will still need a live body to work truck through a downtown city like Atlanta, Chicago. Will Burner, don't get me started on Montreal. Oh my God. You get parked on the dot, I can't see computer. Montreal will I don't speak French. Montreal will stress you clean out if you don't know what you're doing. It's been a little minute since I've been up there, but holy man. Quebec in general is stressful, but could be worse. It's just that language barrier. But no, I agree. Ain't no computer navigating downtown LA. I heard your co-driver cool as fuck. I wonder why. You know what? Actually, there you go. There you go. You're a mod now. Montreal is right in the backyard, but it's not full of rookies or the faint of heart. No, it isn't. It reminds me of New York City, but foreign in a lot of ways. Like, the thing about those northeastern cities in the States is they're older. A lot of them are like more original colonies and stuff like that. So they weren't designed with trucks as large as we drive in mind. And you go up there, and I think Montreal is older. I've never been beyond Montreal though. I've never seen like Quebec City or anything like that. But do you know the difference between erotic and kinky people? Why the fuck? You know what? Yeah, get up out of here, bro. Western Express, lease, purchase, or find a small company to work for, aka 1099. I mean, I work for a smaller company, but I'm not 1099. I think at this point in time, the best way to survive is to not do what everybody else is doing. You have to be willing to adapt, whether that be switching divisions or moving something different. But you have to go somewhere where the market isn't saturated. Like refrigerated freight right now is way oversaturated. It's not worth doing. You'd be better off going somewhere, I would say probably smaller, who does flatbed work or tanker, or any number of something more difficult to deal with. Where you can't be making bank at the house, deliver that shit. Yeah, I mean, what's this? If the wheels ain't turning, you ain't earning. I'm just your average truck driver, man. So true, you can't work one day and get paid for the week. Oh, shoot. Supreme Royal. Yo, what's up, man? Oh, shoot. It's all in a day's work, man. One company is willing to offer me 70 cents per mile. That's excellent. 3,000 miles a week. Brand new Freightliner, 1099 position. That didn't sound like too bad of a deal. Salute Highway astronaut doing 48 states orbit confirmation for the payload. Get that ass down the road. Yeah, man. I can't deliver my load till tomorrow evening. So we like, what, 50 miles, 53 miles away from where we're going. Picked up yesterday morning. It was a little brokered situation, nothing too wild. You doing good and happy, that's all that really matters. I'm just your average driver making average money. You know, I mean, the bills are paid. I can't really ask for too much more than that. So yeah, I'm solid. I'm solid, man. This move, I keep getting asked like what life is, or what life has been like away from Prime. And to be honest with you, I don't feel the need to talk too much about that. For one, I don't have any hate towards Prime. I have hate towards their HR. But overall, like the lifestyle that me and my homeboy are able to live, or what we make, and the amount of work that we do, it would actually, I don't think most people would believe it, but it will also upset some people. So I'm actually about to go home and start touring apart. I got a couple appointments set up in a few locations. I'm gonna start looking at other apartments and stuff. I had like a year on my lease now, so I ain't tripping, but you know, 25, I turned 26 this year. I might actually go get my own spot on YouTube. I won't name names. It depends on what other truckers you talking about. I do follow a number of them, but you know, regardless of who it is that I watch and don't watch, it's very well documented or well known to people who I have respect for. You know, people like TB and, you know, LoSean, Married to the Mile, people like that, the OGs and the, you know, the real ones. It's well documented. So anybody who's about the drama and the bullshit and the felonious nonsense, you know, I might watch here and there for a little bit of entertainment, but make no mistake, these people can't, everybody I just named, they could call me if they wanted. Well, LoSean doesn't have my number, but you get the idea. So you gotta make that known. But yeah, that aside, what's the market really been like for everybody else? I keep seeing this trend since I brought up Prime, I guess. I keep seeing the trend of like people popping up talking about how they ain't making no money. They don't have no loads or whatever. Now, mind you, these same people, they're not willing to switch divisions and adapt and, you know, try something new. If this ain't, they keep beating dead horses. That's the one thing I can say about them cats. But you keep seeing it. Is it really that bad? I know it was a little rough before I quit, but I didn't have issues making money as much as dealing with upper management. So true. I learn something every single time. TB logo on here. Smart men. Absolutely. Some of the smartest. And they don't, and I don't personally believe they get the credit that they deserve. They really don't. They really don't. Shit, G, I went local. I ain't stressing about rates or consistent loads. And I don't care nothing about no rate. Listen, man, I don't care about a rate. I don't care about a load. I don't care how many loads I do. I don't care how far they go. I don't care about maintenance on the truck, fuel, nothing. Nothing. Because at the end of the day, I could sit for 6 days out of the week and shit's still gonna get taken care of if push comes to shove. That's about all I could really say about that. Some people don't take risks. That's a shot at me not having a motorcycle. Don't let him fool you. Trucker be a cool dude, but he be contradicting himself at times. Like I remember he was saying, if you an owner operator, sell your truck and come to Prime, but now saying something completely different. Well, you have to understand the Trucker B, I don't know him personally, but I know that archetype of people. Why in the ever-living fuck would he get on here and tell you to do something that wouldn't benefit him? Because chances are, if someone was actually willing to sell their truck and go over there to Prime, 9 out of 10 times, they're probably going to use his referral code and he's going to get paid for that. He's trying to line his own pockets. Now, I'm not saying that to disrespect him or nothing. I ain't mad. And I could be wrong. I really could. This is just my theory. But you got to pick and choose who you listen to and understand how what advice they give you could potentially benefit them, including myself. You know what I'm saying? If I was to get on here and tell y'all to come work where I work, and I'm not going to do that, but I know I'm going to make $1,000, $2,000 off people coming here on my name. I already know that. My integrity doesn't allow me to do that, though. Nor does my contract, but you get the idea. Thanks, what's up, young man? Greetings. Literally from Guam. That's what's up, man. What's poppin'? I mean, the complainers are one-trick ponies. That's a fact. That's a fact. Because when I told you, man, when shit stopped working out for me, within a month, I had my hazmat endorsement. Now, you know, other certifications and stuff that I was able to obtain, which allows me to make the amount that I do, you know. But I adapted. To be honest with you, when I came to work here, I thought it was going to go flatbed, but certain things have to fall into place before I'm able to do that. In a shot towards Prime, because Prime a good company, but at the same time, if you got a cash truck, I don't know, that's just how I think. To me, it depends on what you do with the truck. Like me personally, I never had an issue with being an owner-operator as much as I had an issue with being an owner-op and then doing what everybody else is doing. So I'm not going to go buy a truck and then go pull the same type of freight that Swift pulls, or CR England, or Prime for this fucking matter, since that seems to be the big dog in the, or actually the whipping boy of the industry right now, man. They getting their asses whooped. But you know, I was never open to doing that. To me, it's like, okay, if I'm gonna own this operation, then I need to be doing something that has less competition. I can't compete with a company that has 10,000 trucks and 20,000 trailers distributed across the nation at every contract or every company that I could potentially pull freight for. You're not competing with that. And if you do, it's not going to be easy. You could pull the spot market. I know some people do pretty good in the spot market. Here's the thing. I'm not doing that shit. I don't want to sit here and shuck and jive on the phone and goddamn tap dance and beat tambourines to get a load. I'm not doing that. So, led me to the lane that I'm in now. If I was to go and be an owner-op, I know what can be generated doing what I do now. I would gladly do that in a heartbeat. Even if it came down to, oh, I gotta lease a truck to get the money to buy one, and I would do it. No questions asked. But again, I operate in a realm that a lot of people, quite frankly, don't have the guts to do. That's what separates me from the rest. Parked my truck for a week to hang with old friend. Been 17 years since all these guys all together. I like a few others on here sharing mad appreciation for you and your personal daily grind. Yeah, man, for sure. You know, I just spent 5 days hanging out with a couple of friends of mine I ain't seen in a minute. We went out, you know, I posted a picture, but we out riding four-wheelers, getting drinks and all that extra shit. Like, let me tell you, this is what I've been able to do. Go to one state, hang out with, you know, little situation. Go to another state, kick back. I'm going to the gym, working out, lifting, and all that stuff. You know, because I put on some weight due to a lot of life events that happened over this past year, which sucked. But I'm finally ahead of it and doing better. So going to the gym, all that good stuff. Probably gonna go today because we're here. And he'll say something if I don't. I already know it. But do one load, shoot across the country, go hang out with some other friends. We going out, we getting drinks, we riding 4-wheelers, we doing all this extra stuff over the 4th of July. Get back on the road. We're on one load, that was tight. Now we're on this one, boatload of time on it. So, at what point do you have to stop thinking about how much you get paid for what you do? Like, bottom line, I'm not against working mileage if you get paid a pretty high mileage rate. Nappy God, what's up? Put it back together. Anyway, the biggest change for me is I get paid for what I do instead of how much of it I do. Does that make sense? So I don't stress miles. I don't stress any of that. I don't personally care. What the hell? Binocular? Alright, bro. YT, what's up? What up? But yeah, I think that's the shift that some people need to make. So when it comes to this trucking shit, I always knew I was a sure thing. I do what I wanted to do when I was a kid, so being able to progress and stay happy, that's the biggest thing. I don't hate what I do. I'm a blessed individual to be my age, a part of Gen Z, the so-called laziest generation ever, and still be able to work and make more than a livable wage and wake up every day not hating what I do. I don't hate my job. I really don't. And my co-driver back there, he could tell you, man, like we both, since we both made this move, because we were both working for plantations of sorts before this, we're happy to do this shit. We take home time, go home for 2 weeks, come back to work. We're not dreading it. We're actually just like, hey, what do y'all need done? And it just is what it is. The last time we took off for 2 weeks. And I told him, I said, we could go out for like 3 weeks, take a week off. And I said, we'll figure that out after 2. It's like after 2 weeks, if we want to go home, we'll go home. But by 2 weeks, we didn't really do shit. So we stayed out an extra 2. This is 3. This is week 3. So we're on the 4th week, and then we're going home. This nigga with the monkey emojis is crazy. What's that one cartoon? I'm gonna find it. Hold up. Somebody commented on one of my videos. Sounds like a good deal to me. Yeah, it is a good deal. What's that fucking cartoon? I want to say... I found it. Hold up, hold up, hold up. There we go. But yeah, I just got done breaking down to this dude. I don't have regular trucker issues. He is adamant that, like, oh, you're gonna be out of a job because self-driving. No, I'm not. Definitely not. But anyway, I'm gonna go and get up off of here. It's been like 30 minutes, and I just needed to wake up. So appreciate y'all stopping in. I'm gonna go do something stupid.